And welcome back to Cemetery Mary, Part 6. That's not what we want. Hang on. No, we want to go here. Load our game. Yep, there we go. What were we doing last? Oh, please leave my family alone. That is not possible. We're getting better. And if my parents were here still, it'd feel almost like it did before. I'm afraid I cannot give you the same life you once had, but I can assure you things will be better after this all. Oh, I can't explain it, of course. At least not now. But whether you believe it or not, it will be there, and so will I. This is for you, and you'll see that soon. Good night, Mary. Good night. Thank you. Weird. I don't think he's ever said thank you. Or they. It's been a few days since then. Crow seems to be doing a little better than usual. I think he's really trying extra hard right now. And he's been seeing Zap again too. I think that's nice. I think that's good for them. I'm happy to see them having a nice time together again. I had a nice day by myself, actually. Sometimes it's nice just to return to the cemetery for a normal day after so much chaos. I made sure I put at least one flower on every grave today. Though I haven't talked to any of them, I had considered doing it, but like others tell me, it's probably not a good idea to fall asleep in public places, especially if there's a killer on the loose. So I decided I wouldn't do that today. But that's not what happened, though. I truthfully didn't mean to fall asleep. I didn't. But when I sat back against the whatever that was we have, after being outside on my feet all day, well, I was just so tired. I didn't even realize I fell asleep until I woke up to the sound of rain. I was surprised to not have any strangers or strange dreams this time, but this was a big problem. Only the roof trim of the mausoleum was keeping me safe from the rain. And it was pouring. And worse even still, it was night. The only light I could see was from the street lamp at the outside of the cemetery. Oh dear. How could I have slept so long? Well, I couldn't stay hidden under here all night. I took a big breath and ran across the cemetery to the street. Luckily, the gate wasn't locked. Again, I was surprised, but thankful, as it meant I would not have to find some other way out. Very true. Once I was out on the sidewalk, I noticed the street lights were the only lights on. Everything else seemed closed. How late was it? I didn't want to pull my phone out in the rain to check, but by any means, I had most definitely missed the last bus back home. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I had to find shelter first. I ran through the rain trying to find anything that was open. It wasn't long before I felt my shoes filled with water. I'd get a cold out here too long, and the rain showed no signs of letting up. But I knew there just had to be something, anything, open, and eventually I made it somewhere. It was the movie theater. Thank goodness. Look at these movies. Cashiers. If you're a customer, that's funny. Ooh, interesting. I rushed myself inside and took a seat beside the posters, waiting to dry off and taking my phone out. Just as I had expected, it was pretty late, and knowing the usual time of the cinema, I could tell it wasn't going to be open much longer. What do I do? Even though I wasn't sure how he could help me right now, I had to try calling up Crow. Why isn't he picking up? Mary. Oh, you picked up. Thank goodness. I was starting to get worried. I'm having a bit of a problem right now. What is it? Well, you see, I kind of fell asleep in the cemetery, and I only woke up a few minutes ago. And it's raining really bad right now, and I missed the bus, so I don't know. I was hoping maybe you could help me out somehow. No can do, Maru. Didn't I tell you? Tell me what. Mary, I'm not even home right now. I'm not even close. Huh? Where are you then? I'm out of the fucking city right now, Mary. I had these plans with these friends. It doesn't matter. I swear, I told you. Well, I don't remember. Look, bottom line is, there's no way I can help you from here. What am I supposed to do then? Fuck, Mary, I don't know. I heard his frustration sigh through the phone. I couldn't see it, but I could tell he was pinching the bridge of his nose. Where are you right now? I'm at the movie theater, but I think it's closing soon. Alright, well, do you have anyone else you could call up? Maybe stay with them tonight? I mean, I guess so. Awesome, great, sounds good then. Look, Mars, I really gotta go, okay? Call up one of your other friends. I'm sure one of them will come get you. Oh, that one clicked through. It was alright. I heard the click of Crow hanging up on the phone. Sad. Call up one of my other friends? Well, there's only 2 of those. Who should I go with? Well, we're gonna have to call... Ooh. No, we're gonna do Reginald. I decided to call him, yeah. I didn't want to bother him, but I don't think Twyla would have taken to me well right now. That's true. I heard the phone ring a few times, and then he picked up. Mary? It's a bit late, isn't it? Is everything alright? Yeah. Well, actually, I kinda, missed my last bus home, and I was hoping maybe I could stay with you tonight instead. Yes, of course. Where are you now? I'll be right over. Thank you. Oh, he's so weird. Look at it. It's so weird. I saw the faint outline of Reginald's old car pull up to the side of the movie theater, and I went out to meet him. Even though it was raining, he still got out of the car and held the passenger door open for me. I told him it was silly to do that. I hope I wasn't too late. You caught me in the middle of getting ready for bed, actually. And I wanted to get rechanged. Didn't feel right to leave the house in pajamas. No, you're good. We drove off to Reginald's apartment amidst all the rain. Because it was so late, there were hardly any cars on the road, so it made the drive a bit safer. We pulled into a parking space next to his building, and he covered me with his jacket as we ran inside. So sorry I wasn't thinking. I should have brought an umbrella. I didn't mind. We stepped inside to the blazing of fluorescent lights, or buzzing. Reginald led me to the stairwell, and we headed upwards. I had no idea he lived so high up. He told me that the elevator was broken and apologized for the inconvenience. I just felt bad for him. It must be a pain to climb all these stairs, especially after a hard day's work. Once we were in the proper hallway, Reginald began to lead me to his apartment. I tried to be quiet as we moved through the hallway, not wanting to disturb any of his neighbors. Before I knew it, we were entering his front door. Well, here we are. I apologize for the mess. If I had the foresight that you were coming over, I would have cleaned ahead of time. It's all good. I looked around Reginald's apartment. Is this what he considered a mess? Nothing even looked dusty. Thank you for having me over. I feel really bad having asked you to accommodate me at such short notice. I'll try not to lose track of any time anymore. Don't be silly. It's a pleasure to have you here no matter what. Oh, but don't worry about sleeping on the couch or anything. You can take my bedroom. It's right next to the kitchen. I'll sleep out here. Huh? Oh no, Roger, I couldn't do that. You already drove out in the middle of the night to pick me up. I can't take your bed too. Nonsense, I insist. You have a much better sleep, I'm sure of it. Don't you have to work in the morning? I feel awful if you couldn't get a good night's sleep. Oh, don't worry about me, Mary. I'll be fine. Oh, nothing something. Oh. Oh dear, I just realized. Huh? What? Is everything okay? You don't have any pajamas to wear, do you? Huh? Oh, don't worry about that. I could sleep just fine in this. How can I not worry? No offense, but although your outfit is quite the ensemble, I don't think it would make for a very nice sleep. Why don't I go out and buy you something real quick? No way. It's really nice of you, but I can't accept that offer. It's so late, and I doubt anywhere is even open. Oh, where there's a will, there's a way. Besides, I need to pick up some things anyways. Duct tape. So please make yourself at home. Help yourself to anything in the kitchen, and don't be afraid to turn on the TV. I'll be back shortly. Before I could protest anymore, Reginald was out the door, leaving me alone in his apartment. I guess all I could do now was wait for him to get back. I plopped myself onto his couch and turned on the TV. There was some commercial playing, so I didn't know what show was on yet. What's on at this hour anyways? Before I knew it, I heard the sound of the door unlocking, and Reginald was walking through the front door. I watched as he locked the door behind him, dropped off some of the plastic bags he was carrying, and took off his coat. He left one bag in his room, and then proceeded to put some stuff away in his kitchen. Then he came to sit beside me. So, what are you watching? Oh, I don't know. Nothing in particular. Well, would you like to watch something? Or would you rather just head to bed? Now that I think about it, I can't remember the last time I actually watched something on TV. Ninja passed me the TV remote and told me to put on anything I liked. He was not picky. Maybe we can watch Murder Mystery. Oh, these people are cool. Look at that. Look at the horns. I flicked through a few channels until I found this one. It was playing a murder mystery movie. It seemed to be taking place on a train, of all places. It starred a detective and his young sidekick. It seemed very interesting. Do I watch it? Yes. Oh, really? This is what you've chosen to watch. Do you not want to? No, nothing like that. I'm just surprised. What with all that's been happening in town and all, I felt like you might stray away from this type of content. I don't know, I'm interested. Fair enough. He didn't change his demeanor or anything. Regina and I sat there and watched TV for a while. It was pretty nice. Though eventually I started to feel tired. I think Reginald could tell, too. I yawned as I stood up off the couch, thanking him once again for letting me use his room to sleep. It's not a problem at all. I left the pajamas in the bag for you. I think they should fit. Good night, Mary. That's when you say good night. I had a pretty nice sleep, actually. Reginald's bed felt comfier than my own. But that only made me feel all the worse for taking it from him. I got dressed into my usual clothes and carefully stepped out of the bedroom door. After all, if Reginald was asleep, or still asleep, I didn't want to wake him. But to my surprise, there was no one there at all. I knocked on his bathroom door just to make sure he wasn't using it, but there was no answer. It was then that I noticed a note that had fallen in from front of his front door. Mary, so sorry to leave you alone this morning. An urgent matter to attend to. I don't think I'll be back anytime soon, but feel free to help yourself to any food in the apartment for breakfast. All I ask is that when you leave, you lock the apartment with the spare key in the end table drawer, and then slide it back under the door. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. I see. I didn't really feel comfortable taking Reginald's food, especially when he's not home, and especially not after all he did for me. I followed his other instructions and left the apartment. Wonder what I'll do with today. Crow's been pretty anxious lately. He would never admit it, but it's easy to tell. He's home almost all the time, but never relaxed. He's always pacing, itching, double checking. He's almost always looking at his phone. Sometimes I see him go outside to talk on said phone. He yells at whoever is on the other end. Even from inside I can hear it. Inside. He's been asking me to stay inside a lot lately too. He sounds just like my parents did back when all this started. I don't know why he asked me, but I do it anyways, because whatever it is, it's making him worried. It's making him worry himself sick. And I'm not going to add to the stress. I just wish he would tell me what's going on with him. But I'm not going to push either. I'll let him tell me on his own time. Is he the killer? Is he the butcher? Maybe. Maybe he is. So, as expected, I've been home all day. I haven't done much, though I'd like to change that soon. If I'm staying home anyways, I might as well be productive about it, right? Maybe I'll get a little cleaning done tomorrow. A clean house is a happy home, and it may help take some of the stress away. I just finished washing my face and brushing my teeth for the night. I was about to change into my pajamas and settle down when I received a phone call. So late at night, I reached over to my phone to check who it was. Twyla. That. I figured Twyla would be mad at me still. Why is she calling? Maybe she wants to cash in those favors I owe her. But so late at night, I decided to pick it up anyways. Mary! Twyla. She sounded like she was out of breath. Mary, thank goodness you answered. Please, I need your help. Huh? What are you talking about? Are you okay? Alright. For right now, please, I need you to come get me. You're the only person I can rely on for this. I don't understand. What's happening? I don't have time to explain. My phone is low on battery. I don't know how much longer it'll last. But I'm in trouble. I need your help. Trouble? Why didn't you call an emergency number? I can't. It'll make things worse. You have to believe me. Please. I know I haven't been the easiest on you, but I'm really relying on you right now. Okay. I think I can still catch a bus. Where are you right now? Do you remember when we met in the bathroom? Of the club? Yeah, I do. I'm near that building. I'm hiding in one of the alleys. Please hurry and find me. And whatever you do, don't go to the police. Promise me you won't. Twyla? Twyla. Her phone must have ran out of battery. I had to go find her. Carl was asleep in bed when I answered the phone. Even though he didn't really want me leaving the house, this was clearly an emergency. I had to go. quietly slipped out of the house, making my way towards the bus stop. I hopped on the first bus that came and silently prayed that it didn't come too late. We were off to the city once again. Twyla sounded really bad. Like it was hard for her to breathe. Is she really okay? She told me not to contact the police or anything like that. But how am I supposed to help her? I don't understand. If she doesn't want the police involved, then I guess it's not something they're supposed to know about. Is it okay for me to get involved with them? I hoped I wasn't making a mistake. There was hardly anyone walking amongst the street tonight. In fact, I think I may have only seen one other person out tonight. It was eerie quiet. I had to find Twyla. Per her instructions, I made my way towards the hidden club building. I just hoped she was still there. I checked between each crack and alley I could find, until... Oh shit! Twyla! She is... Fuck! What happened? Are you okay? Your head is bleeding. And your shirt. There's blood all over it. I'm fine. She coughed. She sounded hoarse. Don't be so loud, okay? I tried to quiet my voice, but it was difficult with the sight before me. How did this happen? I was attacked. Huh? By who? I don't know. I didn't see them. I was just trying to investigate, and suddenly something struck me in the head. I'm lucky it didn't knock me out cold. I somehow managed to get away, but I'm scared they're still looking for me. I shouldn't have gone alone. Twyla, we should call someone. No, please don't. That's more trouble than it's worth. What? And I don't think I'm in any shape to be interrogated right now. Go to the hospital. Twyla, please. Not please. I just called you to help me get to the hospital. My car. No, it isn't far. But my leg, I think it's twisted. I can't make it there on my own. You want me to drive you then? No. I think I can do it. I just can't do it alone. Please help me get to the hospital. Yeah, of course I will. Come on, let's get out of here. I kneeled over to help Twyla up. She threw her arms around my shoulders for support. Right as we were about to turn out of the alleyway, Twyla fell to the ground beside me. In complete shock, I turned to the source of the noise, only to be met with an even bigger shocker. Oh shit! How fucking stupid do you take me for? Crow? Mary? We're leaving. What? I shot in the leg. She'll survive. But you won't if you leave with her. Huh? She's trying to trick you. She's really good at it too. But maybe if she were better at it, I wouldn't have been here to stop her. I don't understand. What's going on? I'll explain it later. But we need to go. Now. What? What? I think this is all too much. You just shot someone. I didn't even know you had a gun. There's no time for this. You're coming with me? I don't think so. Oh shit. How fucking stupid do you take me for, huh? You think that's enough to incapacitate me? I couldn't get any words out. I didn't know what was happening. All I knew was that Twyla's arm was locked around my neck, and I felt the cool touch of a metal brush across my face. Now, unless you think you're a real fucking lucky shot, I'd put that gun down right now. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Did you go deaf? Put the gun down or she loses a freaking eye. You shut up. Twyla choked me hard. What's it gonna be, asshole? Do you like your chances? Please put the gun down. I'm putting the gun down, so let her go. I won't pull any tricks, just let her go. Crow put the gun on the ground. Twyla pushed the knife closer to my face. I felt its teeth lightly pressed into my skin. Crow's eye grew wider as he understood what she was getting at. He held up his hands by his head, defenseless, and took a few steps back. Twyla quickly drew the knife from my face. I'm just glad she didn't manage to scratch me in the process. She then removed her arm from my neck. I didn't realize how tightly she had actually been choking me until she let go. I gasped for air and almost toppled over. I stood as still as I could as Twyla walked over and picked up Carl and stuff. Thanks for agreeing to come help me, Mary. I really do appreciate it. She aimed it in Crow's direction. You were a very big help. And then pointed it towards me. Don't you dare. If you do, I ain't telling you shit. I wasn't going to. Twyla walked over to me again. She lifted the gun above my head. Mary? I'm sorry. I was out. Oh, she knocked her out, huh? Ooh. Told you I didn't trust her. I was that boss battle. Yoo-hoo. Can you hear me? Mary. Oh. Yoo-hoo. Hey, it's Zap. Zap? What? Where am I? Where's Crow? I was gonna ask you the same thing. Crow went missing. Twyla did too. Or at least she's very good at hiding. It's been a week since that night. I haven't seen or heard from either of them. Supposedly, Zap found me because Crow's messaged her and told her to come get me. Aww. And she didn't hear from him again after that. I went to all the police, even though I knew Crow doesn't like them. They were the only people left I could think of who might help me. But just like my parents, it's turning up with nothing. No clues, no evidence. As if they had suddenly vanished. Zap has been trying to help me look too. I had thought that maybe we were starting to get along before, but it didn't seem that way anymore. She doesn't like talking to me. I can see it. I can feel it. Her messages are short. We never meet for more than an hour at a time. She always got somewhere to be. She's mad at me. I know she is. I can't blame her. It's like I took her last friend away. And mine too. It's all my fault. If only. Should have listened to Crow. Yeah, we should have, huh? Maybe then this would have happened. It's like everything that had been happening came to a sudden halt. Twyla was gone. Crow was gone. Even the mysterious numbers stopped responding to me. Was this really it? Was this really the end? Was this really the end? Well, this is going to be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you all for stopping by, watching, checking out the videos. Remember to like and subscribe if you guys want to see more. You all have a good day, and we will see you guys in the next one. We have some crazy stuff going on. Hopefully, we can figure out what is going on. Why did Twyla want Crow? Why did Crow shoot Twyla? So many questions. But we'll figure that out in the next one, guys. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.